not you.
Make you 100.
And then?
I know I'm not.
And look at this, Garrett here with ace-king, and Dylan has 3-bet in front of him, open from JR with 9s. Dylan 3-bets the button with jack-10 offsuit, and Garrett with ace-king. And he just calls.
Yeah?
He does not put in the cold 4-bet. He just calls with ace-king off.
I don't.
And that's going to bring JR in as well. And we're going to see this 3 ways.
You gave it a go.
And there's the king. So Garrett's flop top. Dylan has a piece of it.
I have a cat and I have...
Check is good.
I have...
And it's going to get checked around.
Say that in there.
And the turn is a 10.
I'm not saying
And Dylan now has 2 pair.
there's nothing bad said. But I don't think there's...
Garrett obviously can be aware that someone might have ace-queen.
10,000.
Garrett going to bet 10,000, and jack-10 here is just a bluff catcher, because you got to go back to pre-flop and think about what does Garrett flat call 3 bets within the blind. Could be ace-queen, and Dylan knows that and just calls. So this is going to be interesting what we see on the river. The river is the ace of spades, and that's going to give Garrett the check mark, but a very scary card for both players. One liner to a queen, front door spades come in, both players with 2 pair, and it very well might just go check.
2 pair.
Yep. And Garrett's going to win it. So Garrett here is going to make it 1,200. Haroon here with pocket 7s. He's going to call.
You're like 9,000 or something.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And Dylan here going to complete with 8 deuce of clubs. And Dylan flops a flush draw, and Garrett's got ace-king. And Garrett does not bet here. He does not bet. A cagey check from Garrett, and Dylan now picks up a gutter. Haroon picks up a gutter.
3,500.
And is this a function of the fact that Dylan is in the blind, and unlike probably what Garrett would do with all the other opponents and just bet off, he's sort of playing a little bit of respect for the board. Garrett just calls. And there's the club. And it gives Garrett top 2 with ace-king. So Garrett checks back the flop. And Dylan makes the flush here, and it gives Garrett top 2.
15,000.
And Dylan's going to overbet the pot. And a quick call, 15K and a call. And Dylan wins round 2. So JR here is he's gonna start off with a limp, and Dylan here is also gonna limp. He's gonna over limp 4s.
Raise it 7,000.
And Garrett here with king 10 of spades is gonna make it 7,000. First time we've seen anyone limp in besides Nick. And Ben here, 9-7 of clubs. He's going to get in there. He's going to call. And Tiger over there with ace-jack off. I mean, he could throw a 4-bet in here, too. Everybody seems weak. The only person that's raised here is Garrett. A lot of dead money out there.
10 seconds.
He's in the straddle. And he calls. So all of a sudden, we're going to see a massive, massive multi-way pot. Obviously, as Dylan comes in as well.
Actually, over here.
And Nick's going to call too.
1, 2, 3, 5 ways.
So 5 ways. 36,000 in the
I
pot.
knew there were 2 more callers.
Nick is first. Check. Oh.
Whole lot of nothing here. Dylan looks to have the best hand still with pocket 4s.
Check. All right, everyone checks.
And checked around. And the turn is a 4.
Check.
Dylan here
Check.
with 4s full.
Check.
He's got the check mark. Just unfortunate for him. No one really has anything.
Check.
Whoa, he's going to check it back. Does not put any money in here. And the river's a king, so Garrett Rivers, a king, is sneaky little check by Dylan. Might get him some extra money.
That's 20,000.
And 20,000 here from Garrett. And what's interesting is Dylan never has pocket queens here, so when Dylan does raise, it's gonna look a little bit peculiar, like he could just have flopped, say, 4 3s, pocket 4s, and checked it. So this is a great, great result for Dylan, the way this one has played out.
10 seconds. Raise it. 75,000.
And here comes the race. 75,000. So 131,000, 55,000 for Garrett to call.
Seconds.
Oh god, so frustrating. Fuck. Oh, I'm so frustrated.
Again, Dylan's never going to have pocket queens here. He over-limped. Go back to pre-flop. He over-limped JR's limp, which started this hand. So what is he representing? Maybe 3s, maybe pocket 4s. Would he ever over-limp a hand like queen 3 suited? And Garrett's going to call.
Good call.
Oh.
Just kidding. Oh.
Ooh. Wow. That is definitely in poor etiquette, I will say.
Oh, thank you.
That is a slow roll. And I think I'm an expert on analyzing slow rolls.
We're on the 8, yeah.
We're on the 8. Yeah.
Dylan just became the super villain. And we have a new live stream legend born. Dylan the Villain. Dylan the Villain up 129,100 and a tough night for Garrett.